ay nandito. Ang dami niyang katanungan. So, to si Melissa Dumitita, it's from 1 to 22 question. So, we'll see if ma-answer ko lahat yan, no? It all depends. Based, ang ano lang po, alam nyo naman na some of those question prohibited, hindi rin pwedeng mabigkas natin dito sa live stream natin kasi alam nyo naman na you know how YouTube works, right? Because most of you guys are hub channel. I can see, and I followed some of you guys. All right. So, who's this? No, Minerva Rosales Espirito. This here, this is not the. Remember, I think it was a couple of weeks ago or a month ago. Minerva, wala kang ganito. There was only 3 of you, and there is few of them that has question. Mayroon po akong, hold on. I know. Okay, mayroong mga pinadala sa akin si Lisel na katanungan ninyo, and I have saved it on my phone. And I know that I said, remember guys, sa pinakamadaming question, so ang pinakamadaming question is si Lisel Canner, Melissa Dumatita, si Nines, may isa pa, 3 yan sila, pinakamahaba. Okay? Di ba sabi ko sa inyo, pinakamahaba. If it's only 1 line, 2 line, of course, sino po ang mananalo? Yung mahaba at saka pinakamagandang mga tanong. Okay? So guys, I think you are already ready for Christmas over in Philippines since December is coming. Of course, it's just around the corner. So Merry Christmas to every one of you subscribers and followers and supporters all over the world. Merry Christmas advance, okay? Baka hindi po ako I might not be on the stream live in a couple of weeks because as I will be busy, okay? Marami akong gagawin. Pero kung may time ako, if I have a time, and then I'll quickly go stream live for you guys. But we'll see, okay? I'll let you guys know. All right, so let's go and search for those messages that I have from admin. I remember admin sent me those. I'm pretty sure I still have it here, but it was only 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines. But I was looking for a lot of questions. To Minerva, did Oh, so hindi ka nakasali, hindi ka kasali dito sa ano sa di bale, mayroon ka namang ano dito. You guys names it on the Banga. Okay? So welcome to the Banga world. Lahat ng inyong mga pangalan, all of you, it's inside here. Okay? So my husband was mucking around with it yesterday. First, he picked up my cousin, Janet Davis. Janet Davis Albarazin. But I said, look, it's not time yet. It will be a time that you will make you pick one name. So mga labs, kain tayo breakfast, peanut butter sandwich. I am poor. That's all I can afford for breakfast. Sandwich, peanut butter. Tapos kape, right? So, sino yun? Okay, so Minerva, you didn't have one. So your computer was broke and you didn't have internet at the time. All right. So, I can see Miss Calapis, Prince Dave Calapis Facebook. Welcome in the house. Roslyn Kosong C. Lynn Rose. Welcome to the house, Ayan. Mm-hmm. Yes, Minerva Espirito. Never mind. We have a birthday coming up. Birthday, my birthday, and uh, what else? Christmas, New Year's, and a birthday, and another birthday. So, kung nandito po kayo sa aking stream live, you will be on the game, okay? So, for now, we're so Melissa Dumitita, dito ka ba? Okay, guys, this is a Melissa Dumitita's katanungan, okay? This is her question. I have this on a piece of paper at least 2 months ago, and I said I am going to read that question by December. And I think it's not even December yet. I think Thursday is the 1st of December, everyone. Tanggalin natin yung puso ng titan dyan kasi medyo makati siya. It's bothering me. Ang hirap talaga ng mukha na ano, no? Mukha yung mukha na maraming kurikong. Kaya ang lagay, kung ano ilagay mo sa mukha mo, eh, nangangati siya. Ano kaya yun? Gusto kong maglagay ng foundation, hindi rin pwede, makate. Oh. Mag, gusto magpulbo, hindi rin pwede, makate. Lahat na lang makate. Di ba? Okay. So, Melissa Dumitita, here we go. This is her question to me. All right. So sa mga gustong makinig, manood, welcome po. Lahat po kayo pwede mag-entry sa aking mga palaro, sa mga aking mga etc. etc. Okay? So are you guys ready? So Melissa Dumitita has question on me couple months ago. Before, I think this message before I even got to Spain. So her question is, all right, shout out Melissa Dumitita. This is your question. So, babasahin ko. I will read your question. Your first question was, what made you decide to go overseas for the first time? So, are you pointing at overseas for the first time back in 1989 or 1990? So, I think my understanding is you're asking the first time back in 1980 89 or 1990 nung dumating ako sa Australia, Perth, Western Australia po ako kumbaga doon po ako nagland ng first. I first stepped in Australia. Perth, Western. Hindi na nga ako nakapag-pronounce ng Perth. Ang taga ko na kasi nawala sa Perth, no? So, I landed in 1989 or 1990. It's been a while, guys. Okay, I think this is her first question. What made you decide to go overseas for the first time? Okay, what made me decide to go overseas for the first time? Okay, I'm gonna make it nice and simple, okay? So, to those lahat po, wala pong hindi gustong pumunta ng abroad, no? Sa lahat po tayong mga sa hirap ng buhay sa atin sa Pilipinas, pera na lang kung talagang millionaire ka sa Pilipinas, no? Bibisita ka lang sa abroad, okay? So, nanggaling po ako sa mahirap na pamilya. I cut it short. I come from the poor family, of course. Not too okay, it's not too obvious, obviously. So yeah, so that question is we'll make it short. I went to Australia in 1989, 1990, and it is because coming from the Philippines, of course, I grew up without a mother, so I also have family in Australia. So I started working there in 1995. Of course, you gotta have a permanent residence to be able to work in Australia. So when I went to Australia back in 1989, 1990, I was on bridging visa. Okay. So they asked me, do you have to surrender your Filipino passport to Australian government? Of course you do. Okay. So that was the first answer. Okay, second question. What was your first job overseas? All right. So my first job overseas, we're talking about Australia here, okay? Because that's the first country that I have arrived from the Philippines is Australia. So my first job in Australia was a grocery called Sawyer's Valley Growers Market, and that is in Mandarin, Western Australia. And that was your second question. So proceed to question number three. All right. So question number three. This is the fun part. All right. So the funny thing is people question me exactly the same. But anyway, because you are the first person who asked me this question, I'm going to answer it. All right. Number three. Where did you meet your husband? All right. So most subscribers and followers, they ask me the same question. Where did I meet my husband? And guys, if you have watched my videos on YouTube, I made a video about this. So go ahead and do an adventure on my YouTube channel. You will find all the answer. But anyway, I'm going to answer it again here. So I met my husband in North Queensland of Australia, called Townsville. All right. So the Townsville, it has an island in Townsville, like Magnetic Island. If you guys, uh, kung aware kayo dyan sa Townsville, may mga taga Townsville manunood dito. Shout out sa inyo. People from Townsville, if you see this video, if you happen to, adventure inside my YouTube channel, you will see this, all right? So anyway, so Townsville po, nag-meet kami ng aking asawa. I'll meet my husband in Townsville, Australia, which is north of Queensland. All right. So proceed tayo number 4. All right. So question number 4. Okay, question number 4. Why you don't have a child? All right. So in my younger days, guys, I wanted to have a child. Um, but I was thinking that I have a sister that have 5 kids and she needed help. And it comes to that point that if I have a child, I won't be able to I won't be able to help my family or help my sister that have 5 kids. And then when I was helping her, she become having 6 kids because her husband passed away, and I have to help her out because the kids are only little. Anyway, that's the reason why I didn't have any kids. Um, I married to my husband now, um, 14 years ago, and I was on my 30. Yeah, I was 30 and he was 32 when we first met. Anyway, so we didn't have any kids. I didn't have any luck. All right. It's too late. I'm almost 50 years old. So if you gotta ask me a question again, if I want to have a child with your Tito, I would say no because we're too old. Well, yes. So let's not go that area. Okay, that question is done. All right. So we are going to proceed. Question number 5, guys. All right. Let's go number 5. From the countries what you've been in, what is your favorite so far? Oh, okay. To those countries that I have been, which one is my favorite? Um, of course, Australia. My favorite countries is Australia. You know why, guys? Let me tell you something. I've been to a lot of countries. Uh, I'm not saying they're bad, but because Australia is kind of become my home because I went there when I was young, and I guess when your brain is kind of grew up in Australia, and you know where everything is. I think that makes it different. So to me, it's Australia. Spain is good too, but Guess what? I've only been here for almost 2 months. So far, so good. It reminds me of Australia down here. United States is it's a pretty country, big country. We're not gonna, yeah, we're not gonna go too far. All right. So number six, question number six. What is your favorite spot or place in each countries that you're been? All right. Again, it is Australia, Magnetic Island. All right, that was my favorite spot. Is Magnetic Island. I only been there a few times, but it's one of my favorite ones. Yeah, so Magnetic Island, it was kind of, I don't know. It's just favorite. And guess what? My husband never been to Magnetic Island, I didn't think. As I believe. All right. So proceed to number seven. Did you ever experience a discrimination? Have I ever experienced discrimination? All right. So everywhere in this world or every countries, there's always discrimination. So everywhere you go, these people always judge you. But like I said, um, you grow with it, and what you see is what you get. And like I said, if you happen to feel down on the ground, just lift yourself up. It's just the way it is. And people everywhere, I always judge you. Like I said, never judge the book by its cover. But it's everywhere you go. There's always discrimination. So there you go. That's the answer for that one. Yeah. So in Australia, I used to, was it Australia? No, I was in the US. I'll share it with you guys. So that was part of the question that they have, did I have any discrimination? Everywhere in this world there is discrimination. So I used to work at a big Y supermarket in Connecticut, in United States. Was it in Connecticut? Yeah, and I was told one of the customer that I should go back to where I belong. I said, like, I belong to my mother, but my mother is not here anymore. She passed away when I was a little girl. And everyone behind this person that told me to go back to where I belong, and behind this person that told me that she was racist towards me, and the person that was behind it, it's laughing. She goes, "Oh, just avoid her. Don't worry about her. She's just a cranky old lady." Oh, kaya kung mayroon kayong may nagdi-discriminate sa inyo, if these people discriminate you, just avoid it. Don't worry about it. Just keep going, guys. Kasi discrimination, you will never get that, you know, it's always gonna be there. So yeah. I have to just move on. And you get those people like you're Asian, you shouldn't be here because you're Asian. Well, we all go 6 feet under. You're going where I'm going, Mike. But anyway, you can't say that when you're working on the retail. Like they said, customer is always right. So you just zip your mouth up, and then you say, "Oh God, please help me," or "God bless that lady." That's all you gotta do. It's no use fighting with the customer or other people, because you're not gonna win unless you're a big man and you're ready to fight for your right. Let's go party. Ganon, o, di ba? Kailangan marunong kayo ang tawag nito, marunong kayo if somebody's up higher, it doesn't mean you need to go up higher than them. You need to lift yourself down. Don't be like them. Kung siraulo siya, tapos gusto mo rin maging siraulo ka, hindi maganda. Di ba? Ganun lang yun. Alright, sana tayo. Okay, so number 8. What made you busy when husband at work? All right. So, What made me busy when my husband's at work? I do a lot of things. I go for a walk. I go out when I have my puppy dog. We used to go for a walk. Mababa yung pride, tita. Yes, wag maging wag kung mababa yung pride niya doesn't mean you need to be the same with this person. So let's say this person discriminates you because you're Asian and she's different color or different race or different countries. Okay? So it doesn't mean you're the same. Somebody punch you in the face. Okay? If somebody threw you a rock, right? For example, guys or folks, somebody threw you a rock. Make a bread with peanut butter and threw it on her face. She might like it. She might even eat your bread with peanut butter on it. Right? So ganon. So don't fight back. I mean, if you're really really hurt and you have no ways, fight back. So let's say I was out walking on the street. My husband always tells me this, okay? So if you walking on the street and there's the van with really dark tinted sasakyan, no? The van, a car or a bus or a camper. Somebody come and attack me and put me inside the car or etc etc. So what do? You have to fight back for that one. Don't let him take you. Fight. That's because it's taking your life. When they try to take your life, then yes, you gotta fight back. But if it's something like racism, like you're brown, I'm white, you shouldn't be here because you're brown, then you just walk away. That's a different story. But if somebody grabs you, uh, headlock you, or try to take you inside the car, the truck, the bus, or the camper, then you fight back. Fight as hard as you can. Win or lose. Ganon. Kasi gagawa ka ng paraan kung paano. Lamiag yun ang tinapay. Yes, batuhin mo siya ng tinapay. Those discrimination na yung mga nagdi-discriminate sa atin ng mga brown tayo. Oh, pwede niyong batuhin ng tinapay. Kung batuhin kayo ng batuhin niyo ng peanut butter, bread with a peanut butter, kakainin niya yan. Di ba? Okay. Excuse me, I just gonna have coffee, okay? Right. Number 8. Question number 8. Oh, I've already read that one. That was what made you busy when husband's at work. Okay, so proceed number 9 tayo. Okay, number 9. I love this. Dumitita, Melissa Dumitita, your question is so good. I like it. So far, so good. Okay. Number 9. Is there a moment in your life you should what is it? Is there a moment in your life you wish you have a child? Yes. Big time. You know, as you guys, followers, my subscribers, I always repeat this to you guys. And every time you see me here or from my previous videos, back then or back when we're over in our house in Chesapeake, Virginia, you have seen me talking about this, and you have seen me having, some emotion and stuff like that. And I do think I wish I have a child because when I am upset, when I have up and down, you know, it's part of our life that we have up and downs. We're only human. We make mistakes, and I do. I do wish that I have at least one kid, but I guess God did not give me one because um, I guess that's my um, it's not meant to be. It's how do I put the nice words? Um, do you know, guys, how it feels when you have a child? Because when you have a child, I always see that some mothers when they have babies, I see that mommy, I want this, mommy, I want that, mommy, I love you, and things like that. I do like to have a child, but the thing is, it my line is not. I mean, yeah, I didn't have a luck, so and I'm not gonna push myself to have a child if I can't. And I told my husband that one day, when before even we got married or after we get married in a few years, and I told him, I said, look, if you're looking for a woman that you want to marry to provide you a children, then you married the wrong person. And I told him that I am not your baby maker. I am mean, huh? No, I'm just trying to tell him, like, look, if you're looking for somebody that can give you, can carry your baby or have your child, I'm a wrong person for you. But still, he married me, so obviously there is a love and desire. Joke. Yeah. So maybe, yeah, meant to be. It is not meant to be, guys. All right, number 10. What made you decide to go online selling? All right, I decide to have my online selling 2 years ago because my husband and I were thinking of going back to Australia, and then I just wanted to lighten my luggage or our stuff to go back to Australia because um it reminds you how many items I have. I have probably 150, even more collection. So I tried to listen it up. So I don't have much to carry back to Australia. But then, my husband and I decide, instead of going back to Australia, we came to Spain, which is Spain. There's two different things, guys. If we went to Australia, we have to pay for every belongings we have. We have to pay for it to ship it back to Australia. So compared to coming to Spain, the company paid for it. So see, if I have known that we're come to Spain, if I have known that my husband's gonna work in Spain, then we didn't have to sell some of my bags. But anyway, that's okay. All right, so let's go and proceed to where are we? 11. Number 11. Are you fans of luxury bag? Do you love your luxury bags? Of course, as you can see, nakikita naman ninyo na I have few bags that I collect. So I really, yeah, maybe one of these days that's like a jewelry, guys. You can, if you are run out of money and you have no, you have no money to pay bills or you have no money to, uh, then you can go to the hack shop and hack it for a few $100s and you can eat. Joke, guys. You go, my husband will probably say, why would you do that? But it comes to it, yes, you can, because it's a good investment, guys. Jewelry, it's good investment, especially 18 carats and 21 carats. It's a good investment. Gold these days are really getting very expensive. All right, so ooh, all right, so we are in question number 12. Is your husband eat rice or any Filipino food you cook? Of course, yes. My husband eats rice. He eats whatever I cook, but just don't feed him dry fish. He would not eat it. Oh, any bagoong, any dry fish, he would not eat it. Guys, kung hindi siya kakain ng lulutuin ko, if he's not gonna eat what I cook, he's gonna die. Basta wag lang dry fish. Not dry fish, not shrimp paste. He won't eat that. But if you cook something like fried fish, fried squid, fried octopus, etc., etc., he'll eat that. He had no problem. But just dried fish and bagoong is it's beware. Beware sa bagoong and bulad. Walang bulad. Walang bulad, walay bagoong. Mao na siya. Di na mo kaog bagoong. From kaon siya og kuan. Kaon siya isda. Yan. Piniritong isda. Paksiw. Oh, hindi. Ah, steamed fish. Like, if you have a fish and you wrap it with banana leaves and you put it in the oven, he'll eat that. Eat anything. Even guys, he even eat. I don't eat any red meat, but he does. But he's not gonna tell me, Mel, cook me this, cook me that. Whatever I cook, he'll eat that, no problem. Even we went to one of the party in Virginia Beach. He eats the goat, the eyes from the goat, man. I was like, ooh. He goes, it tastes good, Mel. Like, good for you. I'm not eating that. He says, try. No. You eat it all for you, dude. Yeah. So he eats anything but not the dry fish and not the bagoong. One thing also, if you make what I call the pinakbit, which is the stir fry vegetables, you put bagoong in it, he's not gonna eat it. He can taste that there is bagoong in it. He's not gonna eat it. So beware. And coconut oil. Let's say you made some halimbawa nagluto ka ng fish, let's say tilapia, right? So you fried the tilapia and then you cook it with bok choy, beans and onions, and then you put the coconut milk on it. He's not gonna eat it. He's weird, but then he eats coconut raw. Kumakain siya ng coconut raw, but he doesn't eat the coconut milk. Yeah, that's. I think I pretty much answer your question right there. Does he eat Filipino food? Yes, but there is something that he doesn't eat. But the rest, yes, of course. All right, so let's go to number 13. All right, number 13. I heard you sing well. Did you dream of becoming a singer when you were younger? Good question right there. Okay. So back in 1995, there was a pub in Midland, Western Australia. 1995. There was there was a live band in Midland. I think it was in Guildford, somewhere in Midland, Western Australia. I have a friend. She was Aboriginal. Mind you, on my younger days, I have a lot of friends which is Australian, and they were mixed Aboriginal and Aboriginal is the people from Australia. They're darker than my skin, and we used to hang out and we used to sing on. It's like a karaoke, but you have to memorize the words. There's nothing. Those times there's no such a thing. You can't read anything, but you memorize the song. You go to the stage and you sing along. Yes, I have. Yes, but I can sing karaoke, but I don't think I for my age right now, I don't think. Yeah. So anyway, I do, or I was when I was younger. Anyway, so let's go proceed number 14. What made you decide to go a vlogging? All right. So this there's one thing that I like to do things uh like what you see right now. I like to talk to people. I'm a really friendly person. Either in the media or in person. What you see, it's what you get. This is me. And if you don't like it, the world is wide open. Yan. Mahilig talaga ako sa mga ganitong ano. So, might as well do it if I'm not doing anything. Why not vlog? Why not make people happy? Talk to people, make them happy. Some people out there that can barely smile. I can make them smile. Di ba? Bigyan ko ng pinakamalaking tawa sa buong mundo. Ayan. Huwag mahiya. Ang mga bungi man gani, di mahulaw. Ako pa kahanga kumplito, oh. Di ba? Okay, let's proceed to number 15. I saw your garden. Are you fond on planting? Of course. Of course. I wish I could do my garden again. Um, ang problema ko dito sa Spain is loves mga kabayan ko, my friends, my subscribers dito sa mga followers ko, no. Uh, I could I could never ever ever go back to where I was gardening before, for the apartments, or the house that I am going to move into if I ever decide um, to go back and do a planting again with vegetables. It's hard because you gotta have Rota here in Rota. Excuse me. Here in Rota, most houses here walang yard, hindi ka pwedeng makapag-garden na tulad ng aking house, like my house in Virginia. We have a lots of yard to plant anything you want. In here, it's very, very konti lang. Poquito. Poquito gardinero. Oh, di ba? Hindi ka makapag-garden kasi wala masyadong ano. Hindi katulad sa bahay ko sa USA na mayroong malaking yard na makapag-garden. So hopefully, maybe I can plant it in a paso. How do you call it? Um, yung ano, tawag dito? Ilagay na lang natin sa pot. Okay, so, excuse me. Planting in the pot is also good. We'll see. Number 16. Okay, number 16. Itong katanungan ni Melissa Dumitita. Number 16 na tayo. Where do you plan to settle down in your senior days? Right. So meaning where I'm going to retire, where do I want to settle? In my plan right now is since we're only temporarily in Spain, we're not permanent here. So there will be a time when the time's up, we will go somewhere to settle, to retire. To me, if you ask me, of course, as you guys know, I have a husband. So if only that question to myself, my answer is I want to go back home to Australia. So settle in Australia and then just go to Philippines. I have family in Philippines, so I can go visit. My dad's still there. Cross fingers, my dad will be here for many years. So I pray. But things happen for a reason sometimes. All right, so that's my plan. My plan is to go back home to Australia. But then again, if your husband says, "Let's go back to the United States," what can you do? You must follow the waves because he's the one that's the roots of the tree. I'm just the flower. The flower. He's the tree. I am the flower of the trees. I put it that way. All right. So let's go proceed to number 17. All right, there we go. Number 17. How was the feeling on how was the feeling on sitting in Spain for the first time? Oh, well, the first time was here, or I come um in Spain. I was thinking that it's like Townsville. It's the same as where I spent most of the time in Townsville, north of Queensland. Pretty much the same. No difference. Dry, So I'm liking it here. It's not too big. It's not too small. It only have 55. Hold on. Uh, it's not 55. That's in Chuk. The population of Ruta, when I look it up online, it was 28,848. So that was in back in 2018. So now it's 2022. So I guess it's double the population right now. Let's say 30,000 people here in Rota. Okay. And I think Townsville, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's six 65,000 people when I was there. And that was 7 years ago in Townsville. So it grows all the time, guys. So yeah. So let's go to number 18. Which is better so far, in Spain or USA? Okay, that's a question that's very. Which is better? Okay, Spain or USA? Uh, USA, it's beautiful, a big, big place. There's millions of people. I like the country, but I just don't like crowded. Right? No crowded. So the only thing I like Rota is small, and everyone it's friendly. Everywhere you walk in the street, it's like in Australia. They say, "G'day, mate. How's it going?" Here it's like, "Hola," "Hola, señora." And then, um, what was the other words? I was walking the other day. There was an elder lady, was in a wheelchair, and I walked past on her as I was doing my walking. She says, "Hola, hija." Mm. And I say, "Hola, señora." Everybody's friendly. It's a good thing, guys. We only live once. Let's be friendly. Why so sour? Life is too short. Because once you're gone, when your time to go, you won't be able to speak anymore, or to see, or to laugh, or to smile to other people. No. So while we're still here, do our best, right? Give it a good shot. Give it a good, what's the word, good words for that. But anyway, let's go to number 19. All right, number 19. Are you planning to have a job in Spain? Okay. Am I planning to find a job in Spain? Of course, if I have a right, as you guys know, or my followers, of course, you guys know, sa mga nakapalo sa akin, I'm not working. I don't have a job as of now. But if I have the right to work, I will work. Like I said, we're not permanently in Spain. We're here only for temporarily. So that's the answer. If I have the right to work, I will work. Right now, no work. Okay, so let's go to number nine. No, no, 19 is done. So let's proceed to number 20 question. My golly, there's a lot of question. All right, so There we go. So if I have to go to work, if I have if I can't even speak anymore. Breathe in. If I work in Spain, of course I will. But if I don't, uh, we'll see. So number 20, and the question is, what if your husband decide to go to other countries? What if your husband decide to go to the other countries? That's a good thing. That's a good answer. That's a good question too, because every country I work, that's his the style is he will take me out of that job. It's go somewhere. All right. So if he decide, man, if he decide to move, guys, my husband's like he's on the wheel all the time, always skating. We're already told from my mother-in-law that it says my son is like a gypsy, always moving around. Okay, so if he moves out of Spain, guys, I think this will be the last job that he will do. He will just work here and then retired. So if we ever move, we either move back to Australia or we move back to the States. So that's the answer of the questions. So if he moves out, we just have to paddle along with him. All right, number 21. Are you planning to have another pet? Okay. Answer. I must I must answer this question. Okay, so it will take time for me to replace my dog. My I don't just call her a dog. She's to me she's like my baby. She's my daughter. I know I don't push her out, but in my heart she was my baby, and I don't really want to talk about it because if I talk about it, it makes me upset. So maybe in the future. In the future. Okay, let's go. Number 22. I don't want to talk about Apple because Apple still remain in my heart. And it will be remain in my heart forever. There will be no other Apple. Might have another pet, but it's not gonna be the same as her. Okay, so my dog is unique. 22. Number 22. I think this is the last question of Melissa Dumitita. There we go. Number 22. Have I ever met any Filipinos in Spain? Yes, I have. There's few Filipino that I have met in Spain, and she's also from Davao. And she have one little girl, and she lives across the. I think it's about two road away from me, from where I'm staying right now. So yeah, she is, and I have met. It's about three, four, five, six, seven. It's about a dozen of Filipino already I have met in Spain. Pretty. I think it's every country has a lot of Filipino people, so I'm hoping. I'm hoping to meet more. Sorry, guys, I got emotional with Apple, so that's why if we can not talk about her because every time, even when my husband talks about it, I always think that he killed my dog. I don't mean to ask him, but it's just a matter of because I miss her so much, and whenever I miss her, my tear just pop out, and I say, "Oh, darling, you killed my dog," and he will explain that again. I hate to mention apples. She is right next to me, guys. My puppy is always be right next to me until I die. She will be here. All right. So Melissa Dumitita, that was your question to me, and I think I did well so far. I I answered everything. I hope you got all the answer. Melissa Dumitita, it's so good. Thank you so much for that. And we will actually will read one one poem a day. Okay, so another day tomorrow. Waiting for nines. I think Nines and Lisel will be the three of you ang maglaban-laban. So tomorrow will be, I think we'll do Lisel tomorrow, and the next day will be Nine. So hanapin ninyo si Nines kung saan, message nyo, admin, and let her know. So kayong tatlo ang maglaban-laban. Yun po ang ano niyan, ang premium niyan is sa Pasko, ha, bago magpasko. So at least nandiyan na. So lilipat tayo sa ating Facebook. Mag-ano tayo doon. Doon tayo maglalaro. Okie dokie. So I hope you guys already enjoyed and you like the you like the answer of your question. Sinong mga nandito? Ayan, Michelle Cabrera, hi. Meron silang mga jacket lahat. Very good. Sumpay guyod. Ayan. So naka-isang oras na tayo dito sa ating stream live. Ayan. So sino mga kayo diyan? Tatlo-tatlo lang kayo? Bakit tatlo-tatlo lang kayo dito? Mga takot ba kayo? Mga takot kayo mapalo ng tita nyo? Okay, so let's go and log off here and let's go over to Tita Mel's page. Michelle Cabrera, always support Tita. Yes, thank you so much for supporting, guys. All right, so to those my followers, my subscribers, sa magpa-follow pa lang, maraming salamat sa inyong walang pagsasawang panunood sa aking video. And thank you so much for always coming back and watching my videos, mga guys. Love you so much. And be kind and be humble, everyone. And let's pray to God that we have a really good coming 2023. So, yes, it's only around the corner. And next week, it's already December. So, let's pray the world into bad people out there become a good people, just like us. Char. Joke, joke, joke. Okay? Get a joke, guys. You're gonna break the mirrors if you don't. Di ba? Lagi kayo nakasmile. Nakasmile kayo dyan, nakasmile din ang inyong puso. Your heart is also smiling if you're smiling here. So it's your sad here, it's also sad inside. All right. So, guys, thank you so much and thank you for following and thank you for subscribing and maraming salamat sa inyo lahat. Saan man sulok ng mundo, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Ta-da! It's in the stream. Bye!